Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new then welcome. It's a lot of a slower start to the day today. It is Saturday and it is now 11 o'clock. I've gone up about half an hour ago and I wasn't hungry when I woke up, so I thought, you know what, I'm not going to bother until I'm hungry. So now I'm just having like a brunch type meal and I really fancied something sweet. So I'm having like a French toast, Slimming World style French toast. So dead easy to do. I'll show you everything that you need. And the process is super simple, and it's only actually really low in sin if you use your Healthy Bee. So yeah, I will show you now what you need for it and how I do it, and then I'll show you when it's done.
First thing that you need to do is just get like a deep dish. So I have this dish, and you can use like a tray or whatever you've got. So you're going to need 1 egg. I use this vanilla bean paste because that's all I've got, but you can use vanilla extract. Now this is half a sin per teaspoon, and I've literally not even used half a teaspoon. So I've used a tiny little dab of that in there, and then a splash of the milk from my Fertile Healthy Extra A allowance. So all that is within my allowance today. So I'm just going to count that as sin-free. You need bread, whatever type of bread you want, but I have the Kingsmill, no, is it Kingsmill? I think it's Kingsmill no crust, and 3 of those are your Healthy Bee. So if you get like the Neville's bread or anything like that, you'd obviously only use the slices that you can use within your allowance, but this is 3 for Healthy Bee. And then on there I'm going to have strawberries, raspberries and blueberries, and then I'm going to have some of the Clark's Original maple syrup with carob fruit. But yeah, this is maple syrup, and when it comes to maple syrup, I don't like scrimping and getting the low sugar ones, because if you want to do it, you want to do it proper. And you'd be surprised actually to know that this is only half a sin per teaspoon. So I'll probably use 1, maybe 2 teaspoons depending on how far 1 teaspoon goes. But yeah, it's dead easy. So all I do is whisk this, and then I will dip in the bread front and back, and then into my frying pan with Frylight. Brown it on both sides, and then that's done. So I'll do that for all 3, put my chopped fruit on top, and then put my syrup on top. So I'm going to make that up now, and I will show you when it's done. This is breakfast. How good does that look? So yeah, I've got 3 slices of bread as my Healthy Bee, and I've opted for French toast this morning. Well, it's not the naughtiest French toast because there's no sugars or anything like that, but I really enjoy it. So I've got 1 Healthy Bee, loads of speed, and then I used 2 teaspoons of the Clark's Original for 1 sin, and I've got a cup of tea using 2 sweeteners. So my breakfast this morning, if you can believe it, is 1 sin, and I will catch up with you. If I have any snacks today, I probably will do, because I'm a snacker on a weekend, and then we'll have a big tea tonight. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later. It's a lot later now. It is 7:15, and I had a very unexpected visit from one of my friends that I've not seen since October, I want to say, because we've both been really busy with work and kids and life, and she's turned up with her daughter who has just had a baby, so that was so nice. And Paul's been called out to work, so original tea plans was burgers, and bear in mind we've been trying to have these burgers for about 4 days. They are again gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 15th, and I think the cupboard open behind me, and I think the meat is the meat's the 15th, so we'll try again tomorrow to have those. So I've ordered a McDonald's for the kids because it's getting late now, and it's treat night anyway. They haven't had a treat this weekend, so they're having a McDonald's, and I stayed strong. I was thinking, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get a Mackey's and just scrap the day, but then give myself a good talking to and decided, you know what, no, I'm gonna have something quick, something to throw in the air fryer. So I always like to have the skewers in. I think I've used them in one of my videos before, but I'm having 2 skewers, I'm having some chips and some salad. So I will show you once that is done, and that is me. Another day where I've gone against everything I would normally, and I've stuck to it. So I'll show you when my tea's done. This is my tea all done, and I'm actually so happy with myself for not getting a McDonald's, because it's just turned up, and I thought, I'm actually really looking forward to the tea that I've got in. So I've got some of the sweet potato freezer chips from Iceland. They are completely sin-free. And I've run out now, so I need to pick up some more of those. I've got salad, I've got mixed leaves, cucumber, tomato, red onion, which is all speed. And I've got 2 of the salt and chilli skewers from Iceland. These are an absolute godsend. They just literally get thrown into the air fryer and save me from reaching for crap food or getting a takeaway. So they're half a cent each. They come in like loads of flavours. I've got some barbecue ones, I've got satay ones, there's plain ones, there's tandoori ones, and they all like really range in sins. Most of them are half a sin, but I know the satay ones are 2 sins each. It's probably nuts or something in that one. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of the reduced sugar, reduced salt ketchup. That was really difficult to get out then. For 1 sin in total. So my tea in total is 2 sins, which leaves me on 3 sins for the day so far because I didn't have lunch and I've only had a banana in between brunch and tea. So yeah, this is my tea and I will catch up with you later for movie time snacks. Okay, so it is now 10 to 10 and it's going to be a very late one because this is my current situation. So I, this year, am making the dresses for our dancers. Well, I'm making most of them. We've got somebody helping and making the older girls, but I'm making, it's going to be about 60 to 70 dresses in total, and there's about 8 weeks till we start going out to competition, so I'm going to be very, very busy working and everything else and practicing for dancing, but also getting these dresses ready. So every night now is going to be a late finish, so I'm going to be exhausted over the next couple of weeks, but it'll definitely be worth it when these dresses are finished. So I'm going to make a cup of tea, I'm going to have a snack, and then that will be it for today's video because I'm not going to eat anything else because it's already late and I don't really like eating this late either, but I need something to keep me going. So I'm going to go and have something sweet with a cup of tea, and then yeah, that will be it, but I'll show you what I'm having now. So this is my snack this evening. I am having one of the limoncello desserts. Now this is something that has been sat in the fridge calling my name, and it'll be one of those things that if I don't include it within my sin allowance, then it'll be one of the things that is screaming at me from the fridge and I'll end up eating it and going over sins. So I'm on 3 sins for the day and these are 11.5 sins, which is a lot really for a cake, but they are delicious and I do really want it. So I'm going to have this and a cup of tea and I'm going to finish the day on 14.5 sins. So I'm actually really chuffed with myself today considering it's a Saturday. I've stayed on plan and I normally struggle on a weekend. So yeah, finishing on 14.5 sins, and that will be it for today's food. And that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!